Welcome everyone to this full moon reading for the month of September. So this full moon is in Pisces and it's on the 10th of September. Now this full moon in Pisces, Pisces being a water sign, it has the traits of sensitivity and faith. It's ruled by Neptune, which is about imagination, dreams and delusions. So these energies are going to play out a little bit for each sign differently. Now remember, the full moon is a time when we get clarifications and results from the questions and the intentions we set at the last new moon. It's a time of looking at what worked and what hasn't worked, and areas that you might need to tweak or let go of altogether. It's time for gratitude and forgiveness and acceptance of where you find yourself now. So please watch for your rising sign first, as I will be covering the houses that this falls in for each sign. Then watch for your sun and moon signs, because then that will give you a bigger picture of the energies for the month and how they're likely to play out for you. As always, these are general readings, general messages, so please just take what resonates with you and just leave the rest. Hello Sagittarius, welcome to this full moon reading for September. This full moon is on the 10th of September in the sign of Pisces. So for rising sign Sagittarians, this full moon is in your 4th house. The 4th house is ruled by the moon, so this moon is probably going to impact you quite a bit. Moon on moon energy, especially full moon energy, can be quite intense. And this full moon, so playing out in your 4th house, which is ruled by the moon, and the moon influences your home, your parents, your past, where you belong or where you feel you belong, and also your roots. So your past, your past lives that can be, or just your past, your family past. New moon in Sagittarius. There you are. I love this synchronicity, and luck is on your side. Wow. Very, very nice. And we'll go through these numbers, because that's also interesting. Hunger. Oh, you really feel driven. There's a lot of drive in you, and with this energy, I don't blame you at all. So the full moon in Pisces, so Pisces, the traits of Pisces is sensitivity and faith. They're real believers. And Pisces is ruled by Neptune. And Neptune is about imagination, dreams and delusions. So these energies can also play out for you Sagittarius. So it's going to be a mix of those energies. Let's grab that one there. Okay, let's have a look where this is going for you Sagittarius. Oh, I love this full moon. Okay, so Sagittarius, we have the numerology oracle. So we have 87 and synchronicity. That is your overall energy for this reading. So if you are a rising sign Sagittarius, this will play out in your 4th house. If you're a sun or moon, this is your overall energy. But of course, it can be the overall energy for your rising sign as well, but just gives us a little bit more of a picture Then you have the Moonology Oracle, and you have New Moon in Sagittarius. Luck is on your side. You have the Queen of the Moon Oracle, and it's Hunger and the number 29. You have the Two of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles with the Universal Rider-Waite Tarot. And the Witch's Tarot, you have the Nine of Wands. So let's have a look. So 87 and synchronicity. So synchronicity to me is you working with the universe so that you are in the right places at the right time. So it's just you going with your hunches. It's going, you'll get an idea and you won't allow yourself to put yourself off from it. So, you know, sometimes we'll say, oh, you know, we'll go to bed at night and go, tomorrow morning I'm getting up and going for a nice walk. And then the next morning you'll lie in bed and go, oh, you know what? And so you talk yourself out of it. When we embrace these synchronicities, we don't talk ourselves out of it. When we have an idea, we'll generally go for it. And it allows the universe to really move us and position us in places where we can have opportunities. Now, I said earlier about these numbers. So 8 is very much a power number. It's your power. It's manifesting your power. It's about strength, prosperity. It's the number of money. It's the number where the energy that you put out is the reward you'll get back. And 7 is all about spirituality. So it's spiritual insight. It's your intuition. It's your wisdom. It's letting go and letting the universe. And so these two numbers is exactly how I see how synchronicity works. You've got to do your bit and the universe does its bit. And together you co-create something magnificent. And Sagittarius, this is your overall energy for this full moon. Now my full moon readings are for 4 weeks, so they go full moon to full moon. So this is an energy that you're going to have time to play out, to really embrace. And the world feels magic. When we get these synchronicities that happen to us, the world feels like a magical place, because they're like little miracles that are constantly just happening, aren't they? These little bursts of miracles that happen to us, and they do make us feel lucky. But it's not luck, Sagittarius. It'll feel like luck and people will say, oh, you're lucky. But you have a part to play in this. If you are closed off, if you don't trust, if you don't follow your intuition, synchronicities, it's almost impossible for them to happen. Because there's just so many fewer opportunities for them to. When we are hiding from the world, it's so much more difficult for the universe to bring us things. But when we're out in the world, it's so much easier. Chance meetings are so much easier. And I feel you're going to feel lucky, Sagittarius. And people are going to say you're lucky. But you've got this card today because Spirit wants you to know that it's not about luck. You've been doing your thing. You've been believing. You've been trusting. I feel like the 8 of Pentacles is here. You've diligently been doing your work, regardless of what rewards have come. The amount of effort you have put out might not be balanced with what you have received. But it's not lost. You're building something. And so suddenly It's going to look like you're very lucky, but this is the result of it. And there's a hunger in you. Sagittarius, you're driven by something more than money, something more than resources. This is a hunger deep, deep inside of you. And yes, I'm not going to say that you're not interested in money or reward for the effort that you've put out, a recognition. But it's not your driving force. And you're building something long term, something that's stable, something that's really balanced. Your 2 is it's about balance. It's cooperation, it's new partnerships, it's intuition and trust. And 9 is the completion. It's releasing things that no longer serve, it's endings. And 9 and 2 comes to 11, so you've got 2 1s, but that comes to a 2 again. And so I feel that 2 is really, really important. I feel like it's this 8 of Pentacles. It's quietly working away in the background. 2 is also a very patient number. You've been patient. You've been doing your thing because it feeds something in you. And that's a calling. When our soul calls us, when we have a soul calling and we answer it and we slowly and surely I get muddled on that word, diligently do the work on it in the background. There's no accolades, there's no reward yet. And sometimes it can be just a lot of hard work, but you don't mind because it's your soul's calling. It feeds you on such a deep level. But you're building your future, and the rest will come. Because the universe knows that there is a very practical reality part of our life. And yes, doing the work of our soul is all good and well, and well, for me, it's one of the most important things you can do. But we need to eat. We need to pay our bills. We need shelter. And the universe knows that. But sometimes we have to show our commitment first. Sometimes we have to do the work first. And I feel with the 2 of Cups and this 8 of Pentacles, you made choices that led you on this soul path, that led you to do the work. And it hasn't been for nothing. And with the 2 of Cups here, I'm feeling like these synchronicities, I wonder if they're people coming into your life to help you. Have you been writing a book and now are you finding an editor? You know, it's that kind of energy. Have you been studying hard to grow your knowledge, to become more knowledgeable in your field? And now is there going to be a job that presents itself? It's that kind of energy. And the 2 of Cups is also decisions. So there might be, these synchronicities are going to bring you decisions. There's going to be decisions to make. And with the Eight of Pentacles here, Sagittarius, I really want to say, before you make any of your decisions, make sure that they are in line with this calling, this hunger that's within you, the work that you have started. This is not a new journey for you, Sagittarius. This is, you might find yourself in the middle of the journey. And this is Spirit saying, keep going. You are actually on the right journey. Things are coming. You are going to feel so lucky, so fortunate. You're going to feel like there's a miracle upon an opportunity, upon a chance meeting, upon just real little miracles. They're going to make you feel lucky, but you've done the work. It's not just pure luck. It's you've done the work, and now you're getting what you need to be able to keep going. And we end the reading on the Nine of Wands. And initially, when I first saw the Nine of Wands, I thought, oh, it kind of doesn't go. And I was going to say that initially, but then I thought I'll just wait and see how the reading goes. But now I understand why the Nine of Wands is here. This is saying courage, Sagittarius. Keep going, keep fighting for what you want. Keep persevering. Don't give up. Look, new days dawning. The new opportunities, these synchronicities are coming. What you need, if that's money, help, an additional pair of hands, whatever you need, more guidance, new ideas, it's coming. But you have to keep going. Keep being strong. If you're feeling a little bit tired, if you're feeling a little bit fed up, if you're feeling like you know this is your calling and you don't want to give up, but you feel like you're going to have to if something doesn't happen soon, the Nine of Wands in this reading for you, Sagittarius, is saying don't give up. And I feel like it's saying don't change anything. And in a time where a lot of the readings is about change, come on people, we need to change, we need to grow, we need to evolve, we need to let go. Your reading, Sagittarius, is the opposite. Or not the opposite, but it's completely different. It's stay on your path. Keep doing what you're doing. This full moon for you, Sagittarius, is going to bring you the start of confirmation, like the first little droplets of confirmation that you're on the right path, you're doing the right thing. Keep going. It feeds you on such a deep level, but it's actually going to start feeding you in the real world as well. You're gonna start getting benefits from this work that you have been doing. And don't give up. Stay on your path. There's nothing you need to tweak. There's nothing you need to change. Embrace your power, which is the 8, your intuition, which is the 7. Keep hold of that and keep creating with spirit. Keep moving forward. Luck is on your side. And like I said, the luck that you have made for yourself. So when you find yourself tired and a little bit like, oh, I don't know if this is worth it, be proud of yourself, Sagittarius. Give yourself a pat on the back. You've done so much purely on following and listening to your heart and your soul. And that is not an easy thing to do. And the rewards are coming. Oh, beautiful message, Sagittarius. I've got goosebumps. I'm going to leave you with those messages. Love and light, my friends. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.